So pardon me if this sounds a little soapboxy today because I'm a little fed up with something. I work as a plant medicine and psychedelic integration coach. I do sessions almost every day, and literally not a week goes by where I don't hear at least one story of sexual abuse happening in the context of the ceremony space, or at least in the context of that retreat setting. And it breaks my heart and makes my blood boil, because there's so many of us going into these spaces cracked open and vulnerable, desperately needing healing, support, a safe place to land, and instead we encounter more trauma. And even more vile, people are using the medicines in the name of healing and engaging in this horrific sort of intentional or unintentional abuse. It's prevalent, especially in the sense of the sexual exchange, because it's such a core wound in all cultures, at least on the macro. There's so many people hurting around their relationship with their sexuality. And so what do? We hurt each other. And I understand that in the context of our societies, but it is not okay in the space of plant medicine ceremonies. If a practitioner is still in this place with their own shadow where they hurt or abuse people, intentionally or not, around sexuality, then they haven't done enough healing to actually create a sense of safety. And it's the responsibility not only of the individual, but all of us as participants to say, hey, that's not okay. I'm not going to support this. On the other hand, I am not in favor of cancel culture and taking someone who has made any sort of infraction and saying, you're canceled, you're out. Accountability and canceling are very different energies, but it's just, I've had enough of witnessing, receiving at times the sexual abuse in this space. There was a study done by Shakruna recently that the people that they surveyed, over half of the participants had experienced sexual abuse or inappropriate use of power in the context of ayahuasca ceremonies. That is an astronomical percentage, and it shouldn't be that way if we're actually doing the work to be credible healers when we choose to sit behind the altar. So just holding us all accountable for our wounding and our shadows. My heart is broken for all of those who go to these spaces looking for healing and instead they get more trauma. If this has happened to you, please feel free to reach out. Myself and some of the other coaches at Plant Medicine People, we sort of specialize in this because it is so prominent, and because myself and others, we've also been on the receiving end, and I deeply understand. So thank you for all of you who are listening and who care about this topic and who are co-creating more safety going forward in our sacred spaces of healing. Much love and thank you.